Hey, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, almost the afternoon. Good afternoon, everyone. So, yes, thank you so much for attending my session. I can see that all people are part of my followers and also part of Knowledge Hive community. So, thank you so much for having me today. So, recently we have been shocked with these pandemic issues that has been running since a month ago. I think close to 1 month 1 month and a half ago. And there's so many businesses that are suffering because of there's no online awareness or maybe not focusing on online marketing strategies. So this is where I have been educated people for the past 4 years, the importance of having this kind of marketing, which is digital marketing. It also involves many things like website, uh, e-commerce site, social media. So this is all are happening right now, and people are seeing the importance of online. So this is where I want to mention to you guys that why I'm doing this. We are me partnering with Knowledge Hive to do this kind of seminar first. So without further ado, let me share with you my slide. All right. Okay. So can you see my slide? If you can you please check? Okay, great. All right. So this is where first thing first, I think you guys need to understand what is the marketing basics of digital marketing. Not only digital marketing, because marketing has been, you know, has been in this industry for quite a long time. I think if you see the history of sales and marketing, it is the oldest job in the world. So what happened is that people are eventually wants to promote, want to present, wants to be aware by other people. So first thing first, uh, in business also we have this basic. This is the 101 guide. All right. So what is marketing first? All right. Marketing is all about driving profitable customer actions. Okay, I know people here maybe is a on the boomers generation, not on my generation, which is on the Gen Y to Z right now. So for for the past for the past few years, people are using other kinds of marketing strategies such as not social media, such as newspaper, magazines, TV, and such. It can cost you a lot, very a lot, right? If you are in the generation of 1990s, or on the carrier of 1990s. So I think it is normal to see a 20,000 billboard offer to do to do an advertisement for your product or services. So I think it's normal. But what online marketing has disrupt everything, because why? It can consume you with a minimal cost that you can control, centralize. You can control, for example, like you only have 10 ringgit per day, so it is under your control. uh, it's okay, no problem. The one that I mentioned is that it's normal to see that it is very expensive in terms of marketing for the past few years. But social media, online has disrupted everything, which is it can cost you like 10 ringgit per day just to get 50 ringgit results. So I think it's a good return on investment. So as you can see, marketing is all about, okay, better now. Marketing is all about driving profitable customers' actions. But how do companies go from putting products into marketplace to actually making sales? This is where you need to understand what is you're doing right or what you're doing wrong. Because marketing is all about experimenting, A/B testing and testing and testing. Big companies have spent, I think, millions in terms of marketing. That's why they just need to be, what I call it, uh, getting involved, and also to get their market is interested in them, even though it's not doing well. So this is where marketing comes in. So let's see on your journey. Let's see. Right. So It turns out marketing has a role throughout the entire process and life cycle. First, you need to look on your how are your journey. Okay, I think this is all. This four journey is all that you are doing right now. First, you have a company, and also maybe you have an idea for product or services, right? And then you do some research, you survey the market and ask people around to validate this kind of idea. Is it going to be working in the market or not? Okay, if it is, so after a much of effort, the product or service is produced and released to the marketplace, right? If you think it is worth and viable in the market. So, and then on the fourth journey, like I think Knowledge Hive mentioned this, if you have the best product in the world, if you have the best services in the world, it's time to tell the world, because this is where marketing comes in. Okay, marketing is all about, connecting to your customer. It's okay, I'll make sure you understand each and every terms that I say. Okay, so first thing first, what you guys need to do is researching your audience. Because what, for example, if you, okay, let me use, all right, okay, let me use this. If you have uh, F&B, F&B products, right? For example, like you sell Korean chicken, Korean chicken. Okay, so first thing first, you need to know who are your target audience. Target audience. Okay, so currently, if you ask me on Korean side, who are the target audience? If you want to answer it, you can just put it in the chat. But I think oh, okay. So it is going to be um. All right. Sure. Okay. So target audience. So let's put a age first. So age is around 18 to maybe 26. Because why? Korean people, I mean, like, people are watching Korean dramas, people are watching K-pop music right now. So this kind of age is going to be entertained and, like what has been offered, Korean chicken. So this is where you need to identify what is their age first, and then you need to understand their gender. Obviously, from my 4 years experience doing F&B, mostly is female, because why, they have the impulse decision making usually, because men don't care much in terms of eating or choosing food and such. But female, if you know how to trigger them, they will be it will be easy to convert them. So this is going to be it. Okay, and then location wise, location. Who are you aiming? So what location that you aiming? If you put in Subang, um, all right. So what I'm saying is, okay, the location wise. So you need to understand where are your target market. For example, like if you have a store or F&B in Shah Alam. So you only will be aiming that kind of radius. Shah Alam, section 7, Subang Jaya, Damansara maybe. People that is close nearby. So that is where, when you understand these terms, you have to craft your marketing strategy, which is goes to the second point. Craft your marketing strategy. So what is your marketing strategy that you're aiming to? Okay, for example, mm, let me put it here. Okay, so in terms of crafting your marketing strategy, is all about the content. Okay, a good copywriting. Copywriting. Okay, hold on. How to create, how to craft marketing strategy. All right, so how to craft your marketing strategy? First, you need a good content. Good content. Okay, not a good content, a quality content. What I mean by quality content is a good copywriting, quality copywriting, sorry, converting copywriting with a good design. Okay, so this is where quality comes in, quality of the content. Because why? People are looking for content. Everyone is searching for information every day, and they see everything is the same every day. So you need to make a good impression, a good suggestion to them. So this is how you have to create your content, the quality content, a converting copywriting with a good design. All right. The third one, you have to determine how to position your product or services. Okay, if you ask me, let's put it this way: MACD and Mama. Would where? Okay, sorry, it's not a good. Okay, MACD or Mama. If you want to lepak, would you choose Mama? Sorry. There's a international people here. Okay, if you want to hang out with your friends, is it okay to go to the bar or to go to McDonald's? You can type in the comment. Okay, if you want to hang out with your friends, uh, you want to go to the bar or to the McDonald's. Okay, it depends on the um, age that you are aiming to. Some people wants to go to the bar. If you are underage, not underage, the age that regarding 18 to 26 is more into bar. But if you are lesser than that, maybe you go to McDonald's. In Malaysia, it's quite different. So if you put yourself, you want to bring your family together. Is it going to be KFC or McDonald's? Usually people will choose KFC because of why? They project themselves is a family oriented place. So you have to know who are you targeting with. If your product or services aiming for corporates, then you have to use a corporate languages. You cannot use a languages that that you can talk with your friends. But if you are aiming for the moms and such, the moms or maybe the younger generation, maybe you can change up your content. So that is the differences that you are going to take. So and then last but not least, you have to craft the message and promote it to the people. So social media, I mean, like social media has been a um, very helpful platform that you can use because why? Facebook have more than 2 billion user, Instagram also, the second one, Twitter, LinkedIn, and such. For my, all right. So for me myself, for example, I put myself, my company, my brand, I put it in LinkedIn because why? My target market is there. Not many of people is in my target market is in Facebook or Instagram, but I'm more focused on LinkedIn because why? My my target market is more into corporate, so that is the differences that you have to take. Okay. Oh, all right, great. All right. So the next one will be how you are going to develop your marketing strategies. Okay. So this is a very very you know uh, a good thing that you need to focus on because why? Everyone can do marketing. If you ask me, everyone can do marketing, but can you develop a good marketing strategy? It is the question. So back to the question is first, who are you trying to reach? So are you reaching the corporate people? Are you reaching the publics? Are you reaching for the families? Are you reaching for the younger generation? So you need to know who are you going to reach first. Okay. And then the second one will be what do you want them to do? What do you want them to do? What do I mean by that is that what if they know about your brand, what do you want them to take action on? Is it a purchase? Is it a people talking about your brand? Is it a brand awareness or maybe just a simple oh, I know this brand. So you need to understand that what action that you want to do. And then if you want them to do an action, what will encourage them? Is it a promotion? Is it a free webinar like I'm doing right now? Or is it a free consultation? Maybe you have to think of something. Usually product they give like sample or promotion, 30% promotion and such to encourage people to take actions. But in terms of services, mostly they don't do discounts, but they do like free consultation, and they do like a free percentage in terms of if you are going to repeat with them. So you have to understand what kind of product or services that you are doing and what encourage them to buy with you. The last but not least is how will you measure your marketing impact on influencing their actions? So this is where reports comes in. So report, understanding your what went wrong, what went right, statistics analysis. So it's all about that, because marketing is not just like, oh, okay, I have that money, i just I just burn all the money, but then I don't have any report on, the call to actions, or maybe in terms of the conversion. So that is a not a good way to do, right? So this is the future roadmap that you are going to do. What are your next steps and your goals? This is where what is the most important comes in. So first, like I mentioned, you need to reach the audience first. Find your location. If you are mostly if you are in LinkedIn, so you reach them there, connect with people more, and then just post things that that is in your field expertise. So for example, like mine is more into marketing. So you have to be there, because people might need your expertise later on. It's okay to give free tips or free content to them first, because why? Eventually, this is your expertise. You know that this is hard to do, but then after that, you can just keep on contacting them, and try to make sure of them to buy from you again. Okay, that is second one. And third one is you need to know your call to actions, what drive them to buy from you, because it's simple. In marketing, people have problems. In this world, people have problems. You have to solve your problems, to solve their problems. So in terms of, for example, like if you are a expert in terms of Excel here, or maybe expert in terms of IT, doing websites. So people don't have the time to do that, because time is money, right? Time is more important than money if you are a business guy. So if you are a website designer here and such, you have to understand that this is going to be very, very easy, and it is hard to the customer that you're going to provide. So you have to think like that. Okay. And last but not least is all the reporting. You need to understand your reports. I mean, like whatever you spend, how many that you are getting. So this is where is reporting comes in. All right. So I'm not sure if you heard of this, the 4 P's. In terms of marketing, there are 4 P's. 4 P's. So in terms of 4 P's is when you learn marketing, even in back in university, you learn this: product, price, promotion, and place. So first, you need, when you want to do marketing, or maybe you want to do business, first you need to know what is your product. I mean, like this is what a company sells, whether that means a physical or good or service. So you cannot do marketing if you don't have any product or services. So it's simple. Anything to start with that first. Second is about the price. Okay, so there people going to ask you in terms of, this is just how much stuff costs, right? So you need to be know you will need to know how to compare with your market to give the best value with a, I would say, a affordable price, not a minimum price, but an affordable price. So in terms of marketing, you need to strategize your pricing well as well. So for example, this is a very, very good neuro marketing. Why people don't put 100? For example, like you can see people are doing 99 ringgit, buy now for 99 ringgit, not buy now for 100 ringgit. Because why? In their brain, 100 is big, because there are 3 digits there. So 97 is, sorry, 99 is like lesser than that, 2 digits only. So this is where neuro marketing comes in. People are going to get impulse. Usually, it's going to be the one that have the most impulse is going to lose the battle lah in business. So the third one is the promotions. If a product launches but no one can, does it even exist? So you have the best product in the world, like you have the best chicken, or maybe the best services, the best hotel, or maybe the best review and such. But if people don't know your products or services or your price that you are offering, then what's the, you're missing out. You're missing out from the day one that you are doing and such. Because I can see, I have met a lot of people that refuse to do marketing because of why? They know they have the best product in the world, so they want people to come to them. But how people want to come to them if they don't know you? So I was like, that is a very, very terrible mistake that you want to do, because in business you have marketing is your heart. Okay, it's like in computer you have, the CPU, the RAM and such, right? But in a business, marketing is your heart. Because why? Marketing that drives business comes in, other business comes in. For example, I don't want to put another name, but you can see Asia right now. They are promoting even in these issues of COVID-19, right? They are, actively promoting, but after that they cannot sustain, because why? There's no cash flow, there's no sales coming in, new sales coming in with big overhead coming in and such. So they cannot survive, because why? They cannot is something that they cannot do, because everyone before this, everyone is traveling, but right now people have to stop traveling. So but still they are doing their marketing. Even I don't recommend to do that, because why? The government says to stop traveling and such, right? But don't do that and such. So promotion is all about, promotion has to be aggressive. So that's why I'm focusing on this topic so much in terms of promotion. It doesn't have to be big, but a simple post once a day is good enough. It is good enough. Maybe once a week, 3 times a week. So I think it's a good one if you have to start with. And last but not least, the number four of the piece is the place. The right product needs to be in the right place for people to find it and buy it. Okay, so this recommends in, for example, if people are more, inshallah, people are going to open more more restaurant there, right? But in terms of online, it's all about the place. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, Snapchat, TikTok. Right now they have TikTok, right? People are making money out of TikTok right now. That's why it's a good platform, it's a good awareness, it's a good reach. All right, so I mean, like, the more that you buy and the more that people see, I mean, like, there will be a chances of people are buying. So are you everywhere in online right now? You have to question yourself that. That's why maybe you cannot be everywhere in terms of physical, in terms of tangible things. For example, like uh, a cafe, a restaurant, because the overhead is big. But in online, you can be everywhere when people are searching you. You can even try Facebook ads. I mean, like, you can even try Google ads. You can even try to post everywhere. Because why? You can be everywhere in just one click using your phone or maybe using your PC. You don't have to be like have a physical store or physical restaurant there. So I would say social media is quite a good start with if you don't have any. Okay, I will proceed to the next slide. Okay, so this is the 10 key area of modern marketing to understand. Okay, hold on. Okay, you have to spend a little bit of your time researching marketing online, and you'll find the references to all different areas of marketing. Okay, I will show you guys the 10. Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, not the 10 lah, but I think a few that I will put. Okay, first thing first, what is marketing without content? Right? Guess why? People are delivering message. Every day people are delivering a message. Even right now, government are delivering their message and people are making content out of it. So first thing first, what is a content without what is marketing without a content? Like one of the good marketer, I'm not J something with J. I don't remember the name. Content is gasoline. Marketing is the fuel. Okay, it's okay. Scrap that. I can't remember the terms, but yeah, content is everything lah. Because right now, what I mean by content is all about the copywriting. There's three elements in terms of doing content. Is first the copywriting, second is the creative, and third one is the actions. The creative, it will be provided into two, which is videos or design. Okay, so for example, you see my slide here. I'm using a design instead of using a video, and then I have a content inside, a copywriting inside. So I just need to put something that you guys will understand, so that you guys easily understand this. Because there's not many people understand a marketing term like CTA, CPC, CPM, and such. So there's so not many things, not many people that are going to understand that. It's not going to be enough in this 1 hour. But as you can see, content marketing is very important. So how to create a good content? First is obviously you need to build your audience. You need to build your audience. For example, I have 10,000 followers in my LinkedIn. If combine all social media together, roughly close around 15 to 16,000. So I have my own audience there. The audience that follow me is usually business owner, salespeople, or marketing people. Just three. I just need to decide three people that are going to enjoy my content. Okay. Number two, you need to establish your authority. What do I mean by that is that you need to establish your expertise. For example, you have your 10 years of experience in doing insurance. That you need to talk about it. You need to talk about insurance. Why important of insurance? You have to be the pioneer of the expertise that you are doing right now. So that is the step number two. And after you've done all that, is driving the sales, because you cannot come to the people and hey, come and buy from me. No, it's not a good impression. First, you have to have a good impression by establishing your authority. People will come eventually if they trust you. Trust is important in doing in marketing, right? Okay, the next step will be the social media management. Who are the customer you want to cater to? Okay, social media management, you have because okay, social media is a platform that is just a platform. It's just a platform. Okay, what you need to do with social media is to provide content. You need to provide content. You need to do a marketing there. How are you going to do it? Simple. You just do your converting copywriting. You need to understand what to talk to your customer, because in online everyone is talking, everyone can talk. So what drive the actions and what drive the attentions? So you need first a good headline and a good copywriting that can drive to sales. Okay, the second one will be the interactive design. Okay, for people that don't have this design, like design skills, it's okay. Not many people have design skills. Even me myself, I use this software called Canva. You can Google canva.com, canva.com. So they provide you a design that you can use. Like for example, like some people design for like 1 hour for per design, but eventually you can just do it like in just 5 minutes. So there's so many platforms that you can do design right now. So you need to give people the visualization to understand what you're offering. So that's where design comes, because not many people will will like your writing, or maybe your accepting your long writing. So that's where design comes in, because people can easily visualize. So social media management is very important. It's all about posting in social media. If you ask me, if you don't know how many times a week that you're going to post, you just do 3 times a week. 3 times a week is good enough. 3 times a week. For example, like you can put Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So that's it. So simple. If you are okay, then you can post it daily, once a day. So it's better than three. But if you are lazy type, you can just put like 3 times a day. 3 times a day, 3 times a week. So yeah, good. Understand? Okay. Next one is the online advertising, pay per click. Okay. If you don't understand what is online advertising or pay per click, okay, this is where advertising platform comes in. Okay. You for like for the later generation, they call it media buy. So this is where we call online advertising. So there are few options that you can use. Usually, usually the best that I can say is around Facebook ads, and also Instagram ads comes with Google ads. Okay, before I come to that, you need to understand why you need to do advertising. Okay, Facebook, Instagram, or maybe LinkedIn. How many times a day you open your Facebook, Instagram, or LinkedIn? I can say that if you ask me, every morning when I wake up after my alarm goes off, I will open my Instagram and Facebook first and LinkedIn first. That's why it's a habit already. So that is in the morning. I mean, like there's a few times in the day that I will be opening it. So same goes to your customer. Same goes to your potential customer. They are opening your Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn every day. But are you are you going to be there when they need you the most? Because you can even you can use this platform to identify your market that is looking for your services. For example, I'll put an example here. Um, I have a problem of knee pain. I have a knee pain. So I search it on Google and maybe I search it on Facebook and Instagram as well, but I can't find one. So I have to go to the pharmacies. But if I can find one in Facebook and Instagram, it will be better because why? Simple. It's just like a few clicks away and such. So I don't have to waste my time. So you need to be there eventually. Because why? People are looking for your product or services because they have problems. How are you going to solve it? Okay. So and what's the best about online advertising is obviously if you combine all together the social media users in 2020 according to the social media statistics uh, is in Malaysia only, in Malaysia to 24.7 million users that has been registered in social media. And in Malaysia, we have a population of 36 million, I guess. The last time I checked, 36 or 32, I'm not sure. So eventually, it's like 80, 85% out of the population are having this social media. So 36, okay, 36,000, 36 million. Thank you so much, Daya. Okay, sir, 36 million. So eventually, it's like 80% of out of the population having a social media. So why are you not there yet, right? So think about it. Okay, the age target market are going. I mean, like mostly in social media is 18 to 65. This is normal because 18 to 65. Okay, but there's a range. Facebook is usually is 26 to 26 to 34. Instagram is between 16 to 30. LinkedIn is mostly 22, sorry, 24 to 65. So it depends on the market that you are aiming to. So you don't have to maybe not waste your time everywhere, but why not, right? It's a free platform that you're going to use. So, but in pay per click, you have people when people are clicking to your ads, then you only get paid. So that is the difference, and the impression is much better than in the billboard that you are going. I mean, like the billboard or maybe the TV, because in billboard or maybe televisions ad TV ads is just a assumption of how many viewers they are going to see the I mean like watching, right? It's just assumption, but in online it's like a perfect solid numbers that you're going to use. For example, like you are spending 10 ringgit per day, you can get close to 2,000 impressions. Impression is like people are viewing eyeballs. So like it's like with just 10 ringgit you can get all that. So it's it's an easy platform that you are going to use. If you ask me if you're aiming for the conversion and such, online advertising is the fastest way lah. Is the fastest way to do Facebook ads, Instagram ads. You just need to know. You just need know how to do only. Okay, right. I will go to the next slide. Okay, so how does marketing strategy impact? Okay, hold on. Okay, so the approach one is first, obviously, is you need to know your audience in terms of doing that. I mentioned a lot about audience is because some people they like in Malay they call it short sendiri lah. They just you know uh, they just say that okay, I like this product, so people are going to like it. It's not all about that. It's all about what consumer is going to like it or not. So that's why I mentioned a lot about know your audience. You need to know your audiences, what languages they are speaking. Is is the problem solved by your product or services? So this is where getting to know your audience is very important. Approach number two, figuring out what you want them to do. Like I mentioned on the first one, is like you need to figure out what, okay, for example, like they have problems. Okay, what you want them to do? Obviously they want to purchase or maybe to see your product and such. And you need to understand the marketing funnel. Okay, what is my funnel? What is funnel? Okay, let me show you guys. Okay, so this is a funnel, a simple funnel. Okay, in marketing funnel there's a few funnel that will be teach later on, if okay, but this is of marketing funnel looks like. Okay, as you can see, a funnel is like this, right? Looks like a solid triangle. We call it a funnel. So first thing first, people need a discovery first. People need to see, people need to discover your product or services, your brands. So, and then you're going to filter them out with consideration. So there will be people are going out of here. For example, like you're selling the product of um, an iPhone. Okay, I put an iPhone. So some people know iPhone, but they cannot buy iPhone because why? The pricing is like too massive for to them. So the discovery comes in, and then they filter it out with consideration. Some people consider to buy it or not because why? Usually, when it comes to this funnel, on the consideration side, it's going to be 40% or less. People are going to consider to buy or not. And then the next step will be the purchase. People are going to purchase it if they like what you are offering. It's all about the marketing insight that you are going to offer. So this is very simple, very simple to understand. Okay, I don't want to get very intense, in terms of doing this marketing session. At least you guys understand. Do you guys understand what you know, um, I'm giving? Okay, great. Okay, all right. I think from my side, I have come to an end in terms of doing this webinar. Thank you so much, you guys, for for joining. Okay.